What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another new series on the channel. We're going to be playing some EAFC 25, and obviously, as you can see by the save title, we're going to be conquering England with Manchester United, my favorite Premier League team, baby. I grew up watching them, and over the past few years, it's been kind of hard watching them. Not in the sense like I would ever stop watching them, they're my baby, I love Manchester United, but I want to win and I want to see them win. So I'm gonna be taking control of Manchester United and we're gonna be seeing if we could conquer England. But when I say conquer England, I don't mean just, win a Premier League, win this. No, I want to win it all. We're gonna be trying to win the Champions League with Manchester United. We're gonna be trying to win the Premier League, obviously, and we're gonna be trying to win all the cups. And once we finish all of that, then we can finally say that we actually conquered England. So yeah, guys, I'll show you guys this little introduction of what I did over the first summer transfer window. I'll show you guys what's been happening so far because the episode isn't over actually yet, or the transfer window isn't over yet. So we can still make some moves towards the end of the episode or the beginning of next episode, but I'll show you guys. Let's get into it. So yeah, guys, as you guys can see here, I'm just setting up my formation. This is kind of the tactic that I'm going to be running. It's going to be a 3-4-2-1. Very similar to, I guess, Manchester United's new manager, Ruben Amorim. But I'm not really familiar with how he plays exactly. But two, more importantly, right, I want to choose this formation because I want to change the way Manchester United play. I think we've been playing too, let's say, traditional in the sense of we try to do what other teams do and we haven't really been able to succeed. So I'm going to be changing it up a little bit. This is not the final tactic, as you guys will see in later episodes. I do change it, I do tweak it a little bit, but something about a three at the back system, it kind of really inspires me, it kind of gives me more confidence because we haven't been the best defensively, and I'm not the best defensively, period, in this game or in any FIFA. Actually, I've never been the defensive player. So having three center backs there, at least for me, at least part of my footballing philosophy, that's kind of what I want, or kind of what I think will lead to success. Now, I mean, I did not plan on selling Rashford, correct? The Chelsea came in for a bid with him, and I was like, I'll just do like a semi unrealistic transfer fee. They'll never accept it, right? I submit almost 50 million for Rashford. They don't want it, so I was like, okay, you know what? They're definitely not gonna take it. I'll lower it to the absolute minimum that I thought I would actually want to sell Rashford for, but I didn't want to sell Rashford. I didn't think they would accept it, and they accepted it. They actually accepted it. Now, at this point, right, I had no plans on selling Rashford. I had no plans on replacing Rashford. I didn't know who to replace Rashford with, right? But I was still semi confident. I was still semi confident that he wouldn't leave. Rashford, Manchester born and bred. And as you guys can see, we also sold Johnny Evans. It was a decent fee, almost €1 million for a guy that's 36, 37 years old. You know, it's fine. We're gonna get new center backs in. That's not a problem. As you guys can also see, I'm trying to sell Christian Eriksen. One thing that I'm gonna try to do, at least in this series, is at least with Manchester United, is I'm really just gonna focus on getting rid of the deadwood. That's one of the main issues that I think Manchester United have had in real life recently. It's just they haven't been willing to move on players that really they should. Like, don't get me wrong, Christian Eriksen is still a great player, but he's older and he's getting up there in age, and he's not as mobile and everything. And the next person to leave, obviously, you guys can see is Tyrell Malacia. I've never been a huge fan of him. We got 13 million euros for him. I just don't see the potential in him. We got Diego Dalot, but as you guys already saw in the formation, we're not going to be playing with left backs and right backs. So I thought 13 million in the bank, it's going to be good. And then next, I'm also negotiating to try to sell Harry Maguire. I've never been a big fan of Harry Maguire. I mean, guys, come on. Let's be realistic. It's Harry Maguire. He's not my favorite player. So I accepted a bid, but nothing on that yet. Now, as you guys will see coming up right here, Rashford actually decided to leave, which it really threw a wrench in my plans. I was not expecting him to go to Chelsea. Why would you want to go to a rival, I guess? But I mean, I guess you just really want to play with Jadon Sancho. They're buddy buddy. Got a C rating because I didn't want to sell him. I didn't think that's what was gonna happen. I threw out a bid. Chelsea accepted. I was like, Rashford's not gonna leave. It's gonna be fine. Rashford's a Manchester born and bred boy. He left. He left. So now, on the bright side though, we did sell Harry Maguire to Brighton, 15 million. That's not the best price, but it's also not the worst price. I mean, for his age, for his skill level, I just don't see a future for him in my team. But yeah, guys, moving back to the Rashford thing, I just, oh man, it's gonna be, we're gonna have to think creatively here to get a replacement in for Rashford. Now, next on the list to leave was obviously Christian Eriksen. I did sell him to Fulham, 11 million for a guy that's again older, not gonna really be able to play high intensity like I want to play. Got an A rating, sold him for 11 million. It's good. And at this point, right, the transfer budget was looking really, really healthy. Like I thought everything was gonna be fine. We were gonna be able to get replacements in for everybody. As you guys see, that's what I have listed on the transfer list so far. And let's jump into trying to actually buy our first player, which I needed another center mid. So I decided to go for Weston McKennie. And you guys know he's a good player. Manchester United were linked to him in the past, especially last summer transfer window. And I was like, you know what, getting a guy that can play center mid, CDM, because I'm not really sure. I'm keeping Casemiro, but I'm not really sure how Casemiro can do it right in the system that I want. And Juventus rejected it outright, just rejected it, which was I was so confused about. And honestly, I was more than upset about it. But it moves on. We just got to keep going. I decided to go for my next transfer target, which is Florian Wirtz. I wanted to get a Christian Eriksen replacement in like now, especially now that I was mad that I didn't get my center mid replacement in or my backup center mid replacement in. So I was like, you know what? Bayer Leverkusen, let's work here. Let's go 140 million, you guys value, right? Oh no, he what? What his value was 130 million. So now at this point, right, I'm a little bit like, oh, I need to sign somebody who is left. I've already sold two center backs. I need to get a center back in now. I gotta get my confidence back up in negotiating, right? So here, Usman Diamande, he's walking in for Sport in Lisbon, right? I'm like, let me talk to this guy, right? Ruben, you just came to Manchester United in real life. I'm taking your job already. Give me a deal, I'm not trying to be that guy, but here's 34 million, give it to him. And they want Kobe Mainu. No, obviously not. I'm not selling Kobe Mainu. That's ridiculous, right? So I'm gonna offer them a little bit more than I did before, which it's a fair price. He's obviously 20 years old, 78, but I think his 35 million for a 20-year-old center back that's gonna be my replacement for Maguire. I think he's gonna go into my starting lineup basically right away, or almost right away. I think I'm gonna work him in slightly, but we signed Usman Diamande, guys, which I'm really happy about because like I said, get rid of Maguire, get rid of an old guy that was not mobile, not really gonna fit my system. Usman Diamande, young, talented, right-footed, basically a Maguire replacement, just way better. Here I am shaking his hand, welcome him to the club. It's gonna be a great season. Everything's gonna be perfect, right? 35 million, like I said, guys, it's not that expensive. It's not, at least not in my opinion, right? But guess what? They gave us a B. A B. I mean, come on, young, talented, future center back, crazy. But yeah, guys, moving on. We're trying to sign another center mid because I'm trying to really bolster that center mid position, right? And Ederson from Atalanta, or whatever they call it in EAFC, FIFA actually, right? I'm like, all right, 31 million. They want Kobe Mainu again. Why? Why does everybody? I mean, no, no, hold up, pause. I know why everybody wants Kobe Mainu, but I'm not giving him that. It's a non-negotiable. 36 million was just crazy. Anyway, so yeah, guys, I bumped it up to 36 million. I didn't actually submit that bid, but I was getting a little bit nervous here. I see the tension meter rising up in the right hand corner, and I was like, no, not again. I can't do this again, right? I offered them 31. They offered me 34. I was like, just do it, because the tension meter was basically red, and I didn't want to lose out on another center mid target, especially a center mid that can play cam. But I'm gonna be using him more as a rotation for Kobe Mainu as Kobe Mainu gets up in level and rating and everything. But yeah, guys, that's kind of the plan. But like all those signings, it's well and good and everything, right? But now I'm in a little bit of a panic, right? I'm like thinking, oh man, Rashford's gone, Garnacho's not really high level enough yet. Who am I gonna sign? Nico Williams, baby, was good at the Euros, was good and is still doing good this season currently for Bilbao. So I'm gonna try. I shouldn't say I'm gonna sign, but I'm gonna try to sign Nico Williams to replace Rashford. And speaking of signings, guys, we actually got Ederson over the line, which is honestly great because it's still early in preseason, right? We haven't even started the preseason tournament, but I want to get my business done quickly. So, I just really wanted to get this done. I wanted to get a center mid in. He's training. I already shook his hand. Everything was fine. And, we're going to move on to see what the board says about this movement. He's going to be my number 13. And guess what? 34 million, it's not a bad price for a center mid, especially in today's market, right? And the board, they agree with us, baby. We got an A. So let's go, baby. Now, I'll show you guys what's next on the agenda. And next up, we gotta take care of the big issue, the looming issue, right? Rashford, or at least Rashford's leaving, and we got to get in a replacement. So obviously, I went for Nico Williams. I told you guys earlier in the episode that this is the guy that I'm gonna go for. This is the guy that I want. This is the guy that I think will take this team to the next level. At least in my opinion, can play both right and left wing, or at least my version of right and left wing in my formation, right? And going into this negotiation, I was a little bit nervous because obviously we have a massive budget, right? But I can't just blow it all on Nico Williams. I need some money to be able to still maneuver in the transfer window, right? To get players that I need to fill other positions, right? So, but at the same time, the tension meter's already rising, right? Like I'm getting a little bit nervous. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. We have the money to do it, but I'm still, I'm getting a little nervous. But in the end, thank God they accepted it. We got this deal over the line, at least with the club so far. So I mean, all we need to do now is just convince him to come to Manchester. Trading Bilbao for Manchester. Sunny Spain for pretty much rain all the time in Manchester. But we're gonna enter negotiations with him. He wants a crucial role. Whatever you want, baby girl. You could come. You want 5 years? You could come play for me for 5 years. I'm not gonna kick you out. No release clause. He's fine with that. That's perfect. I don't want him leaving anywhere. I don't want anybody getting their hands on him. Right now, again, wage budget big enough, but don't want to blow it all. How about this? Right, throw him that. He accepts. Baby, we got Nico Williams coming in, and honestly, it's beautiful. This is the guy. This is my guy. This is the man, the myth, the legend that I will build this team around. Bruno, he's gonna be my captain. But once Bruno leaves, I think Nico Williams is already tired for captain. I mean, look at me. I'm already so happy. He's training right. Everything's fine. He's getting checked in. What does the club think about it? 117 million for basically a superstar player, and they say, well, first they gotta tell us their overall D 87. What? Nah, not accepting that. All right. You know what? And just because of that, I'm gonna go spend the club's more. I'm gonna go spend more of the club's money. Hey, you got a D on signing Nico Williams because you spent too much money. We gotta become perfect, alright? We gotta become the best, right? So obviously going back in for Weston McKennie, trying to bolster that center mid position, and they just accepted outright this time. I don't understand the hassle that it was the first time. So, but I'm not even gonna bother, right? I'm just gonna delegate this to try to get him signed. And once this goes through, you guys will see what happens. But yeah, right. So we're gonna sign Weston McKennie. At least I'm pretty sure, right? But now the issue becomes money, right? Once we sign him, we're gonna be pretty low on the budget, and I need to get some other players in, right? So I go to the free transfer market, right? I love freebies, right? And guess what I see? A bunch of people from Qatar. I guess they just had a round of layoffs or something in Qatar because there's so many Qatari players that just got released. I'm not really sure what happened, but I might as well scout basically everybody that's of interest here, right? So I basically scout 90 to 100% of the free transfer market. At least that's what I do here, guys. You guys will see kind of the results of that later on. And yeah, guys, as I said before, obviously, Weston McKennie, he's going to want to come to Manchester United, right? 20 million, or basically 20 million. I'm just going to round up. It is 20 million. 19 million, but whatever. The club thing is to see. It is what it is, It is what it is. We got to get players in. We got to get bodies in. Not only bodies, but just bodies that I think are going to be good enough. And who is that? Did I just get an offer for Garnacho? No. Garnacho to try to go to Brighton for. Wait, who are they offering? Right, Rasmus Hojlund isn't leaving either, obviously, but swap deal, Ethan Wheatley, yeah, he could go. I mean, I already got that many center back. No, denied, rejected. Like, even when I was recording, I was thinking to myself, like, what? Get out of here. And again, Arsenal want Kobe Mainu. First of all, Kobe Mainu is being part of my team, and second of all, Arsenal, no. Again, like I said before, get out of here. Ain't not happening. No, no, no chance. Now, looking at this, right, Barcelona coming for Luke Shaw, and it was one of those things again where I was like, well, 29 years old, somewhat injury prone in real life, if they give me some stupid amount of money that I want, then yeah, they could have him. Which again, I didn't think that they were gonna accept. Right, I offered them 45. They took 45. They gave me 45 for Luke Shaw, which I was a little bit sad about because he can play left center back too, which I kind of needed him for. I didn't expect Barcelona to actually get that over the line, but it is what it is, and I guess Luke Shaw will be leaving us too, because I'm not having any more hope. But yeah, you guys might be wondering, right? Said Luke Shaw, we need a left back. Nah, I want a free agent and I want a center attacking mid to replace Christian Eriksen. I found this 27-year-old Mexican. He's decent, like he's not Christian Eriksen level, but he's not far off. And to get him on a free, and he's younger, and he's fitter, so yeah, and he wants rotation, right? So he's not gonna be pushing to start, or he's not gonna be messing up the balance of the team, right? Like, oh, I want to start, and then Mason Mount will say like, oh, why does he get to start or whatever? Like, you know what I mean? It's one of those free transfers that's like, yeah, there's low risk. I need a person in that position, right? So I mean, what more can you want? And obviously, the club is gonna give us an A, obviously, because I paid nothing for him. So good transfer there, guys. Good transfer. Now, right, Manchester City come in for Diego Dolo, right? And I'm thinking to myself, could get a good price for him, right? But absolutely not. I'm not selling Diego Dolo to Manchester City, and two, I was worried that if I did enter negotiations, I would get another Luke Shaw and Rashford situation where I'd like ask for a stupid price, and they'd just be like, yeah, here you go, which I don't want. Kind of like what happened with Luke Shaw here, but at least the club think it was a good deal to get 45 million for Luke Shaw, which I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to replace him now, but it is what it is. But yeah, guys, we're finally at the start of the season, right? Transfer window's not done. We got some money in the bank now that Luke Shaw's gone. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of this press conference. Trying to get the players pumped and everything. But realistically, we're just gonna go ahead and cut right into the game.
Days of anticipation have led up to this, an occasion worthy of a packed stadium. Don't miss a second. Stay with us for every minute of the action.
Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams.
So yeah, guys, hopping into this first game. We're excited, baby. It's a new season. Let's get it going, right? We're against Fulham, right? And we're gonna try to be getting this going. Now we are, like I said, guys, we are playing at world class. And one of the issues though that I found is in the setup for this game, I didn't check my lineup. So this is not the actual team. I don't have any of my new signings in. I don't have any of them available. But Ugarte! Oh my God, bro! Jesus Christ! Not even 3 minutes in, and Ugarte just scores not only my first goal as manager of Manchester United, but I think it's going to be one of the goals of the season. I mean, just take a look at this. Just take a look at this. Oh, well, never mind. Well, we got the POV, but it is what it is. It's not my favorite replay, but boom! Crossbar in. Oh my God, Manuel Ugarte. Just beautiful. Alright, here, we'll get a better view of it here coming from this angle. But look at this. Dribbles, drives, shoots. Oh my God, off the top of the crossbar. That was just beautiful. But it's already started perfectly, guys. I'm off to the perfect start as Manchester United manager.
And the game restarts with the score 1-0.
Fulham with the corner here, right? Let's not do anything stupid, alright? We're going to try to clear. Kobe Mino gets his head to it. No! Oh! Smith Rowe. The former Arsenal player just wants to. Oh my God! First of all, how? I skipped it. I didn't even. Oh, I was so upset about it. But how did that go in? Seriously, that was the slowest header possible. I don't. Onana, bro. Onana's gotta do better there. That's But here we come, right after kickoff, right? We're gonna be on the attack when we're trying to be looking to get back up ahead and out wide to Garnacho, right? He sees Xerxes. Xerxes doesn't win it, but Garnacho's there. Oh, Kobe Mino to Ahmad. Oh, it's blocked. Great. Oh, Ahmad has it. Go. Oh, pass it. Bruno. That's my feeling exactly. Perfect position. And we put it wide. Bruno puts it wide. God dang it. Alright, Bruno. On to Kobe Mino. What can Kobe Mino do? He shoots, but that's okay. We'll still win the ball. Ugarte. Kobe Mino gives it to Garnacho. Garnacho sees the cross available. Xerxes. Oh my God, we missed the header, but Bruno's there. Back to Ugarte. Can he do it again? No, he gives it to Ahmad. Ahmad with the cross. Oh my God, I just feel like we're pummeling them here and we lose the ball. Jesus Christ, man. I want to get back ahead. See, this is the issue, right? We can't let them counter, bro. They're gonna be back in here. Fulham are coming at us. Oh my. Well, it was okay. It was just a random shot, and thank God that Onana actually grabbed it this time instead of just watching it go in, and I give the ball away. If we're not careful here, Fulham could be through here. Fulham are in again. Oh, thank God for who is that? Lenny Euro, I think. Yep, thank God for Lenny Euro, because if not, Fulham are gonna be in there and winning again. Or winning this finally. Xerxes. Oh my God. It's getting a little scrappy. Just chance after chance after chance that we're not getting in. We need to control this game a little bit. Bruno. Oh, great. Great. Bruno's lost his head and he's got a yellow already, and it's not even the first half. Oh, perfect. Jesus Christ, it's all coming undone. And yeah, guys, we're gonna end this first half. Basically, nothing else of note happened. A couple chances here and there. Yeah, guys, we really gotta come out in the second half swinging, because I really want to win this first game as manager. Please. 75th minute, and we're finally gonna make some substitutions, because this second half has just flown by. We haven't done absolutely anything, so we're gonna be bringing on Anthony and Rasmus Højlund, and we just gotta try to figure out something to break Fulham down, because they've been defensively perfect. It's not been like the first half where we've just created chance after chance after chance, but we got Rasmus and Anthony now coming in. Man, just nothing's coming out for us anymore. Like the second half is just, we've gone completely limp. He gives it to Bruno. What can Bruno do? Rasmus on the run. What a ball to Rasmus Højlund. Oh, thank God. Oh my God, there's a God. There's Jesus, thank God. Oh my God, gritty on Fulham. Finally, we actually create something.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace and transition. It was so quick to get out from the back, but then there's still plenty to do, to be fair. He hits it with lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a really good strike.
Fulham have been pretty quiet since that
Harrison
Rasmus
Reed.
Højlund goal. I mean, as long as we could, I'm okay with this. You know, first
Alex
game, not my
Iwobi.
best game. Lineup didn't come out how I wanted it to, but as long as it's going good. Oh no, not like this, not like this. Oh no, no.
Level again with not long to go.
What was Onana doing? No, 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 not like this. No, not like this. No, Onana, what are you doing? I know I messed up with the pass, trying to play out from the back. Where's our defense? But look at Onana, right? He shoots, and Onana's just standing there. Look, he's not even running back to his line. No. Okay, come on. Kick off. Can we actually do something just from kick off? Maybe pass the ball to Højlund.
This looks really good. Could
But
we
nobody's
see a winning
running
goal?
through. Come on, pass the ball, and the
And
ref
that
blows the
is the
whistle.
final whistle. Well,
God.
nothing to split the two sides, and
my
the
first
points
game was a
shared.
tie.
Sue, what did you make?
My first game at Old Trafford too. Oh, the fans are not gonna be happy about that. Look at the match. I mean, technically they had a higher expected goals, but oh my God, it was just wow. It was not a great game. Jeez, man, we gotta change some stuff for the upcoming games, guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Right, we're gonna be trying to conquer England, but after this first episode, oh man, we got a lot of things to change and a lot of things to fix. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next episode. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy. And if you liked the video, consider subscribing for more videos like it. And as always, enjoy life.